Hishi Akebono is secretly OP in the upcoming Aquarius Cup Champions meeting. Let me explain. You see, Hishi Akebono... Okay, no, I can't do that. I can't do the YouTube intro shorts thing. But I am running her, and I ran out of borrows, and I was bored, and I made this slideshow, and now you all get to see it. Yay! Anyways, so, why am I running Dirt Bono in CM? Well, there are a few reasons. Number one, it's funny. I think the big Uma should be allowed to eat the small Uma. Two, I like Hishi Akebono. I like her design. I think she's cute. Three, she has a good mid-race velocity skill that can help her move up on the giant-ass corner that the CM has. And fourth, it's canon. Here is a list of some of the races the real-life Hishi Akebono ran. And would you look at that? Dirt race in Tokyo, like the CM. Ignore the fact that Hishi Akebono real life ran 1200 and this is 1600. Ignore that. Just roll with it. Anyways, so we've established why I'm running Dirt Bono. Now we need to figure out the optimal way to do it. After all, if she's not the winningest on the team, what's even the point of running her? So first, let's look at her base aptitudes. Mile B and Dirt F is pretty good. All she needs are some good affinity and some sparks, and we are able to get a Dirt A Bono pretty quickly. Next, her win condition. How are we having her win? It is chaining Yummy Speed into corner skills to move up, get into position to proc excels, and maybe get some speed carryover. Her ult has two conditions. The first one, HP, that doesn't really matter. I've tested it with like super high stamina. I think she was able to proc it even with like 700 stamina, 400 guts, so I'm not worried about that. The main thing is the positional requirement. Of course, she needs to be 3rd to 5th place, which is not always guaranteed. Or is it? There is a very easy solution to get 3rd to 5th place. Frontrunners. Since Hishi Akebono is a pace chaser, all we need is for 2 frontrunners to be ahead of her, and the positional requirements of Yummy Speed are fulfilled. Our first frontrunner candidate is quite easy, El Condorpasa. She has Dirt B front E, which means that she can brought to Dirt A, Mile A, front A with no mid-career inspiration, which is very nice. Now all we need is a second frontrunner, and we are gaming. Hang on, wait, I'm getting a call. Hello? What's that? We don't have any front runners in the count. How are we supposed to get our second front runner? Figure it out. You can't. Don't hang up on me. Now what am I supposed to do? Okay, think about it. Okay, I think I have 2 possible solutions. First solution is to hope other people run fronts, put the ogre in the bag, and call it a day. This is a very easy solution. And probably will result in a very effortless grind. Unfortunately, it will not always work. Consider what the average person has access to. There's only 4 other good dirt frontrunners, and they're all 3 stars. So there is a good chance that we will not see many of them or any of them in a given room. Now you may be thinking, what about other pace chasers? Well, my Bono is going to be goated, and she'll be in front of the Pace Chaser pack because she's goated, and that means if there's only one front, she'll be second, and she won't be able to proc unique. In other words, this idea sucks and should be thrown out. Of course, this means I can just run a second front runner. Unfortunately, as you can see, I don't really have many good front runner candidates, but that doesn't mean it's impossible. So, looking at this, we can identify a few okay options. Let's look at each of them and their pros and cons. So first of all, Mono Top Gun. Her main upside is Dirt E. You can get Dirt A without need for mid-career inspiration. Unfortunately, actually, no, she also has Fruits of My Labor. I forget about that. But unfortunately, her stat growths are kind of bad. Her ult sucks. She has to run Tenosho Spring, which on a miler stamina is not great. And she has Mile D, so we need mid-career inspiration anyways. Basically, we're not using my own Top Gun. Also, I just don't like her. Next up, Marzensky. She has Dirt D and Mile A. She has a pretty easy career, and she has this pretty good mid-race velocity skill. Unfortunately, her ult is completely useless this CM, so I mean, it's not that bad, but if there's a better option, then I don't want to run her. Now we have Silent Suzuka. She has Runaway. She has the most OP kit of all time. She also beats other silent Suzukas. Her only downside is Dirt G, which means we need to get 2 mid-career inspirations. However, this is fixable, as I mentioned. The other issues with the other two are not fixable. So, based on this information, who do you think is the best option for a second front? Comment down below. It's Suzuka. It's just Suzuka. She's stupid broken, and her only downside is completely fixable. Suzuka is also my second favorite Uma after Bono, so it's running double Oshi. I'm definitely not just meta slave. Anyways, back to Bono. We still need to figure out Sparks. Bono still has Dirt B and Mile F. We need to figure out what the best way to get her aptitudes up are. Thankfully, I already figured this out. We've got the Dirt Bono family tree. These Sparks gets her all the acceleration uniques and all the pink sparks she needs. Gaze upon my geniusness. I'm so smart. And it's also easy because I don't have to do multiple parent runs for multiple Umas. I can just do the one for the El Condor Pasa and then just run ace runs. GG. Anyways, this is the team. This is the list of skills I want for everyone. I made this list without looking at guides, and then I edited it based on some feedback I got from Uma Discords. I do feel pretty happy about it because I managed to make most of it on my own. I initially started this presentation a few days after Capricorn ended, and then I procrastinated finishing and recording it until now. In that time between, I have made the team, and results from room matches have been mixed. I wasn't able to get Mile S on any of them because I needed other sparks for things like raising Dirt aptitudes or raising Frontrunner aptitude for Pasa. And also, because of the room match meta, there are a lot of fronts. Bono's been pushed to 6th or 7th place, and she has not been able to use her ultimate. But I still think that room match metas are all the sweats and not going to be as popular in the actual CM. So my idea is run this team in day 1 of CM, and if it flops, if there's still a bunch of frontrunners, then I'll replace Suzuka with an end closer Ogre cap and just like Gamba. Alright, and that is the Dirt Bono presentation. Thank you all for listening to my schizo rambling. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I will be recording and posting the CM runs so you all can see how the Dirt Bono does. And feel free to comment any questions or suggestions you have, and I will be reading all comments. And I'll see you in the next one.